Hello everybody, welcome to Flyin Miata World Headquarters. I'm Eric and we are live on Facebook. Thanks for joining us. We have something very special today. An extremely rare car in the Miata world. This is a 1992 Sunburst yellow Mazda Miata. Now, it wasn't actually a special edition car. It was just a special color available in 1992. And from what I'm told, about 1,519 of them were sold in the United States. In my 7.5 years working at Flyin Miata World Headquarters, I've seen one, and you're looking at it right now. So for about 10 years, this car was one of our development vehicles, which is really kind of cool. So it started out with, things like VMAX Classic Stage 2 suspension, different kinds of wheels and tires. It still has what we used to sell, a 2-gay run front spoiler and rear spoiler on the back there. For a long time, it had a built 2-liter stroker engine in it, naturally aspirated, made about 165 horsepower and about 135, 140 foot-pounds of torque. It was a lot of fun to drive. Maybe not quite as fast as a turbo car, but man, that naturally aspirated torque, you know what I'm saying? That was a lot of fun. So we were done using it as a development car and literally returned it back to a stock 1.6 liter. Right now it's got two Kikos with our FM springs on it. You can see those really nice 949 Racing 6UL wheels. It's got a Racing Beat header, a Flyin Miata 2.25 inch naturally aspirated exhaust, and of course a nice 1.0 liter engine. So another cool thing about this car is it still kind of belongs to us here at Flyin Miata. It actually belongs to one of our employees, Tami Brown. So I'm going to bring her on and ask her a couple of quick questions about her ownership experience. So this is your second Miata,
Yes.
Is that right?
That is correct.
So how did you decide to buy this one? Well, how did it come across? How did it happen?
Well, we needed a new car, so it really wasn't in the market for a Miata.
Right.
But when I was talking to folks here, one of my coworkers said, "Hey, why don't you talk to Bill about selling Yolk?" And I'm like, I would love to have a Miata again. And I was turning 50, and so it seemed like a great 50th birthday present to myself. And so
in
I
one
talked to
way,
Bill.
Impractical, but in another way, very practical.
Yeah, totally impractical, but my kids are older now, so they can enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy being in a Miata again. It's a great daily driver. It's reliable.
Yeah.
It gets me where I need to go with just one kid, though.
With just one kid at a time.
But, that's
but
okay.
we get to see it just about every day.
Right,
This is kind of what you bring to work
It's pretty
every
much
day.
my daily driver. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you get lots of looks or thumbs up or anything like that driving on the streets?
I basically can't go anywhere without somebody knowing I'm there. So I have to be careful. But I get a lot of people saying, "I saw you at Walmart," but they didn't see me, they saw the car.
They saw the car, of course.
But yeah, a lot of thumbs up, a lot of waves. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Cool.
A little embarrassing, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
So have you done anything with the car since you purchased it? Has it stayed the same, or you put anything new
no,
on it?
I've put some things into it and still have more plans. It's got an NB steering wheel.
Okay.
I've got little fresh springs, and it already had the Tokikos on it, but they were getting some sag, so I put some more fresh on there. Shock mounts. Planning on a little big brake kit.
Oh yeah.
It has the frame rails already, so I'm going to finish it off with the butterfly brace. Probably put a can in, just get some more stiffening going there. Husband doesn't think it needs a turbocharger in it, but I disagree.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. That's probably further down the line.
So you've probably had many opportunities to feel a turbo Miata.
Yes.
And understand how important one of those things can be. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I need one? Probably not. That's debatable. Some here say you need one, but got to get the braces off my son first. Pay for the braces first, and then maybe a turbo.
Braces, turbocharger.
Priorities in life. It's kind of stinks
with
sometimes.
his pretty straight teeth, maybe he can help you do the installation.
Yeah, He would like
would
that.
be
He
fun
likes
for him.
working on it. He's my maintenance guy when I have him change the oil or
Very cool.
that kind of stuff. So he likes tinkering around on it.
Nice.
He thinks it's going to be his one day. I don't know.
So another interesting fact about this car as we're going along here, Tami actually did some research, and even though it's not a special edition car, there are VIN numbers available. So we know how many, by counting the VIN numbers, how many Sunburst yellow cars were sold in the United States. And Tami, through a little bit of research, and I'll let her kind of tell the story, she actually found out what production number it was of the Sunburst yellow. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. I actually didn't do the research, so I got to correct you there. But
Okay.
a Flyin Miata customer who is really into the yellow Miatas did the research for me. And he found out with this VIN number, it's number 418 out of the 1,519 Miatas in the U.S. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really
kind of
cool.
neat. You know, just I don't know that I appreciate it as much. You know, it was just a car.
Sure.
Yellow, not really my color, but it's just, you know, it's a special car. So
yeah,
I'm happy to have it.
To put that in perspective, I believe April 22nd, 2016, Mazda actually rolled number 1 million, the millionth Miata off the assembly line. So there's potentially, you know, some of them are gone obviously, but there were 1 million of them made, and only 1,500 of them or so are this color, and we've got one right here. So ultra rare, cool Miata.
Yep. It's kind of neat because I don't know if I can talk about my first Miata.
Oh yeah.
Or not.
That one's got a story too, doesn't it?
My first Miata, Miata Magazine owned it. And it came here. It was going to go to Dallas and get turbocharged. Bill wasn't quite comfortable putting a turbo in it, so it kind of sat at our shop, and I'm like, hey, interested in selling it? And so I bought Stinky, which was the Miata Magazine project car. And so that was kind of fun, having owned that car as well.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like my next Miata is going to have to be really special.
Yeah. So
because I got Yolk and I had Stinky, and so, you know.
You own cars that have some pedigree, some heritage to them.
Maybe it'll be Jones.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know.
There you go. Yep.
Okay. So that's pretty much, it's a great car. I'm really enjoying it. My kids love it, and they have fun riding with me. They almost fight to ride with me now. It's like, can I go with?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's Solomon's turn or whatever. So no, it's Maggie's turn. But yeah, no, I'm very happy to be in a Miata again. So
very cool.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit about you. How long have you been with Flyin Miata?
Oh geez. Sure. I started as a temp in 1998. Worked until 2005 when I had my first son. Stayed at home, kind of worked a little bit, keeping my foot in the door. Got pregnant, had my daughter, and then a position opened up again, and I said, hey, I'll come in and do some training. Guy didn't work out. They asked me to stay, and so technically since 1998, but on the books I think I'm at 17 years.
Okay.
With the hours and such. So.
Well, thank you so much.
Sure.
For joining me on Facebook Live.
Absolutely.
Let's do a quick check. Nobody's got any questions yet?
No questions. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks again, Tami, for bringing on with us. Thanks for bringing in your lovely yellow car, Sunburst Yellow.
Absolutely.
Until next time, I'm Eric at Flyin Miata. Join us next week for another edition of Facebook Live from Flyin Miata. Bye-bye.